Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Couple things before we get started here.
What do you need, friend? Anything for you. She doesn't like it when I run through her plants. All she seems to care about is collecting plants and animals. Goodbye.
Well, give it to us. You can't just leave us hanging. Okay, a couple of things, ladies and gents. First off, if you watched my recent Sub-Saturdays on the, not the last one, but the one before, on the MMX300 micro headset, gaming headset, I'm using that mic now just to kind of test and see if it's viable as a microphone. I'm going to compare this video and the last Oblivion video together and see which one has the better audio quality. It should be the main quest finale, but I just want to see if this one's viable. So if you notice any discrepancies, that is why. Now, we're getting super duper close to the end here, and I've thought long and hard about it, how I wanted to end this series. I don't think I'm going to give it away just yet, but just to let you guys know, currently at the point of this episode, we have gotten Taxonomy, actually. Yeah, okay, so, let's see, how should I tackle this? There's so much to talk about. So we have, as our current quests, Taxonomy of Obsession and the Museum of Oddities. I've gotten both of these done. This one, legitimately, this one I actually had to use the console because VanaVitriolic was glitching out. She would not leave her home. I did, if you watch the live streamed episode, I got all the ingredients, but then you need to find 4 creatures. You need to basically use like a command creature spell on them, and then you need to bring them to her. I believe it's a Bollywog, it's a Gnarl, it's a...
What do you need, friend? Anything for you.
Yeah, hold on. Runs in circles. A Bollywog, a Gnarl. I know one of them's a Scalon. Oh, and an Elytra. You need to basically find one of those and then bring them to her. Unfortunately, she would not leave her house, and she has not left her house since. So I've had to, like, spawn a copy of her, basically, and take the creatures over to her. And then we're basically going to finish this now. So let's do that first and foremost. We've got Taxonomy of Obsession. You see, if we look down here, yeah, you can see that... has paid me for capturing a Gnarl. VanaVitriolic has asked me that I capture a Scalon for her. All I need to do is get it close to her and she'll subdue it. She has promised to reward me handsomely. Now, this is not true, because a lot of the time she was actually fighting them. This quest just seems to be bugged up the ass, and it was very hard to do legitimately. I think impossible to do legitimately, because she has not moved from her house since, and you can't bring the animals inside, at least not from what I can see. So anyways, I needed to use the console to finish this one, but let's finish it.
You have proven to be quite the hunter. Take your bounty. You've earned it. My collection is complete. Thankfully, you won't be interrupting me anymore.
And that's that. And now she leaves? What?
I don't have time to talk. For you, Lord Shergoroth, I'll make time. I'm sure you want to ask me all about my research.
That is ridiculous. She literally would not leave for the longest time. But anyways, that's Taxonomy of Obsession done. I did the whole ingredients part legitimately. The whole trying to get enemies over to her. I'm curious if you all in the chat have been able to make it work, because I literally, seemingly, was not able to make that work no matter what. And I tried, and I tried, and I tried. But there we go. Taxonomy of Obsession is done. Next up, we have the Museum of Oddities. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure where I cut, because I'm sure that I cut pretty quickly, because I was just going to tell you guys about this stuff, but I want to actually show you. So now that we've done Taxonomy of Obsession, big shout out to the user Flynn, who has helped me greatly over the course of this Let's Play with great tips. If you want to see what I'm specifically referring to, go to episode 175 in this Let's Play. It's called Real Estate Meowgle. And you'll see the pinned comment is from him giving me a walkthrough on the best ways to do the Museum of Oddities quest. And I'll just show you what I did. So the first thing that you want to do is go to Fane, which is right here. And this is to get the Sheogorath-shaped Ember. And I'm actually, shoot, I should have saved. Okay, you know what? I'm going to kill these fellas real quick. Okay, that's summoned, so let's go for this person. And I believe I am raising Marksman, so that's why I'm switching over to the Daedric Bow here. We've only got 3 more arrows. Can you, like, stand still? Or at least not move so crazily around, please? Okay, that's that. Do we have any other arrows? We should, right? Yeah, Ebony. Okay, killed himself with the reflect magic. Now, let's make sure that we can wait before we head on in here. We can. So I'm going to make a new save. And then this was to get the Sheogorath-shaped amber. So you save outside of the dungeon, okay? Make sure that you save outside of the dungeon. Then you head inside to Feign. And I basically did this over and over and over again. I believe it took me around 40 minutes to find what I was looking for. It's like a 1 to 2% chance, I believe. You run in, you press the button. Sometimes people fall down with you, and it's fun, because then you can look at each other and know that you're both screwed. But not really. So you wait till you get down here, and then you jump up here. And I've done this location before, before I was even a YouTuber. I remember this one. So this is the first one that you check. And you look and see if there's a Sheogorath-shaped amber. Now, I already have it, of course, and you guys can see it in here, I believe. Sheogorath-shaped amber. So that's what it's going to look like, right? You're looking for this. Okay, so you go to there, you check that one. If it's not in there, then you run over here, you press that. And then you jump in the middle of all these scalons and check this one. And then you look for the Sheogorath-shaped amber. And that's how I did that one. It took around 40 minutes just for that one specific Museum of Oddities item. And that was one of Flynn's tips. And then the other one was great as well. And this was for basically all of the other ones. We're going to go to Abroka now, or Abrocha. And this was to get all the rest of the Museum of Oddities items, which can all spawn in random containers with like a 1 to 2% chance, I believe. So for this one, I know how to do this because I've done it so goddamn much. You need to run down here, and I believe we're going this way now, and then you need to hit this switch. You'll fall down in the middle, and you're basically just constantly hitting these switches. You'll take lots of damage. Make sure that you can heal. And then down here, and we hit that, and then down here. There's still going to be more. You're just basically going down and down and down. Oh, God. Oh, God. These guys are actually dealing a lot of damage to me. Okay, once you get down here, you're going to run up and go through this door. And then you can check all of these if you feel lucky, as Flynn would say. Sometimes, you know, so basically how it works is, with the Museum of Oddities, like 6 of the items you can find at specific locations. Those are easy because you just go and find them. One, the Sheogorath-shaped amber is like what I told you. You have to find them in... Oh, and the reason that you want to do what I did with the amber stumps and everything is because that they don't respawn, apparently. So you kind of need... I think you can screw yourself out if you basically search every single amber and you never find one. So you really want to do what I did. Save before you enter the dungeon. If you don't find it, reload the save, okay? And then everything else you have to find in random containers. They can spawn in random containers anywhere, and it's like a 1 to 2% chance to find them. So you can check these if you want, but you'll see what we're getting to in a second here. And you know, I already did all this, so I don't need to do it now, but I just wanted to show anybody that could benefit from this. So we're going to hit that switch. It's going to open up this over here. Definitely don't want to die. These are fake switches. You'll get shot with the statue if you try those. And again, we can be checking all of these random containers if we wanted to. Okay, and then over here's the tricky part. You guys can see, like, how long this took. This part took, like, I think 3 hours. I think I got decent luck with it. But it still took a long time. But, you know, it's not... The reason I don't sound so distressed about it is because I kind of like grinding every now and then. I can, like, listen to a podcast as I've said and do other stuff. So we're going to head over here. I believe this is the final room. And then in here, this door will open automatically. And then we've got this guy. Now, this guy respawns every, like, 3 days. So once you find an item, you want to, like, go back to the Imperial, or, well, anywhere, I guess, and then wait 3 days for everything to respawn, okay? Let's equip Dawnfang and Duskfang at the moment. Okay. Yeah, we want to get rid of these guys so we can search in peace. Now, this is where it gets kind of confusing. The first time you come here and clear this dungeon, which I did on stream because I believe there was a unique Museum of Oddities item here. So I did this on stream a long time ago. The doors open automatically, or at least one does. I think they all do. So, like, that opens, and then this opens. But if you come here 3 days later, or, you know, like when the dungeon resets, the doors will not work. It's a bug. So what you have to do is go into the console if you're on PC. I just realized this is only for PC users. I'm so sorry if you're on console. I just realized that now. But you need to click the wall. You see it's got the ID up there. And then you need to type in disable. Okay, that's going to disable the wall. You can do that on that one, or that one, or that one. It doesn't really matter. It's just a bug. It's not going to open unless you disable the walls like that. So then, the whole point of this is that this particular location has a ton of caskets. You see, like this. Okay, coffins. You see, so you can search these, and each one has like a 1 to 2% chance. I'm not going to take the stuff because I'm going to reload the save because I'm going to, take an eternity to get out of here. But each one has like a 1 to 2% chance to have a Museum of Oddities item. Sometimes you can get lucky and get like 1 to 2. I wasn't really that lucky. I think I found maybe 2 one time, and then every other time I had to find them all on a different run. But you see, you can loot all of those, and then you can come over and loot all of these. You see, there's a ton over here. Okay, like all against this wall. And then there's even more over here. And then if you continue the dungeon, there's like a secret bedroom or something back there. I won't show you, but there's even some more coffins below. But this is the main floor where you want to find them because there's an absolute ton of them. So I just wanted to show you guys that in case anybody was wanting to do this themselves. Obviously, it would be greatly beneficial considering that this is probably the worst quest in the entire game to do. And now we're going to finish it, the Museum of Oddities. I mean, is it the worst quest? Man, I don't know why they gave all of these horrible grindy quests to the Shivering Isles. There's just so much that you have to do, But we're going to go finish it now. We're going to turn in all of these unique items, and that'll be that. You guys can see each one as we turn them in. But we need to go back to the Museum of Oddities, and that's basically, as far as I can tell, the best way to grind it out. I tried doing some research, and it just seems that most people never do this, considering, obviously, how horribly taxing it is. And this should be the last one.
Welcome to the Museum of Oddities. Let me know if you'd like a tour of our exhibits.
Okay, let's do the Oddities.
Have you found a new oddity that you'd like to contribute to the museum?
I have indeed. So we have a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's do the Sheogorath-shaped amber.
Well, if it doesn't look just like you, so lifelike. My patrons are going to absolutely adore this.
Neat attention to detail that she says it looks like us since we've beat the Shivering Isles quest line.
Have you found a new...
Okay, let's do the two-headed septum.
2 Tibers are always better than 1, I always say. We'll take good care of him here in the museum, don't you worry.
Okay, let's see how much we're getting paid for these. 150 gold for that one. That is less. I believe we got like 500 or 600 for the last one.
Have you...
Okay, the soul tomato, which can be used as a soul gem, but it's just a tomato.
Oh my, that is odd. I've never even heard of such a thing before. We'll find a nice place for it here in the museum.
Cool. How much is that? 350 gold, so that is more. We've got the mixing bowl, which I believe just acts as a normal mortar and pestle.
A bowl that you mix potions in? Oh, it doesn't seem all that odd to me. Well, I can see you're trying, so I'll find somewhere to put it.
Okay, we're probably not going to get paid too much for that one. 200 gold. We've got the Houndstooth key, which I believe is just a key that looks like a Houndstooth drop, or a Bonehound drop, but it doesn't work on anything.
What a perfect little oddity. Just strange enough that it makes you go, but not so strange as to become a miracle or an omen. Thank you.
Okay, that one should be a little bit of a pretty penny. How is that even less than the mixing bowl? Alright, we've got the Dagger of Friendship, which is probably the most interesting one. It's a usable weapon that heals enemies instead of damaging them.
Well, isn't that just the oddest thing? A dagger that heals people. Who would make such a thing, and why? I absolutely adore it.
Okay, that one's gotta be one of the more... These prices don't make any sense. And then finally, we've got the Ring of Disrobing, which if you equip it, it unequips all of your equips, basically.
Oh my, how wonderful! A ring that removes people's clothing. This will be one of my most popular exhibits, I'm sure.
Okay, and that should be it. I think that's every single oddity. God, I hope so.
Have you found a new oddity that you'd like to contribute to the museum?
That is not a good sign.
Don't be discouraged. Some people just have better luck than others in finding oddities.
Yeah, I don't know why you made it only literally 2%, Bethesda.
Would you like a tour of the museum?
Sure.
Wonderful. Follow me and I'll show you around my little collection of oddities.
Okay, let's take a look at the updated tour, as it should be. Please don't still be in my What? This should be completed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm wondering if it's because we still have the... Oh, God. Is it because we have the calming pants and everything in our inventory that it's not considered completed? Well, regardless, this is the best that I can do because this is literally, I think, as far as I can get with this quest. I may have kind of screwed it over by by stealing the calming pants and the other things. Jeez. I don't know if this ever completes. That should be everything. Okay, let's take the tour. Whoa! Whoa! I did an auto run thing there. Oh, is she putting them all in? Oh, maybe that's what she has to do. Maybe she has to put all of the items in? Because she's not telling me about anything. Yeah, look at that. She's putting everything in. Okay.
Welcome to...
Well, I'm going to leave then.
See you.
And I'm going to walk outside and I'm going to wait. Okay, sorry, Ushnar. Feel like that's already happened. I'm going to wait 24 hours now, and hopefully she'll have everything set, and maybe that's what needed to complete, basically, for the quest to be complete. Maybe she needed to actually place all the items down. But that should be literally everything. I mean, I double and triple checked while I was grinding for all of those items. Yeah, as I said, I may have ruined it with stealing the calming pants and the ring of desiccation or whatever it was called, and then the other thing. I don't know. I don't think we can give them back either because they're considered quest items in my inventory. Oh! Yes! I found all the interesting items for which Una Armina was searching, and there it is. It's completed. Oh my god, that feels so good. Ah, the Museum of Oddities, it's done.
Enjoying the museum? Welcome to the...
Yeah, let's take the tour.
Have
Oh, wait.
you found a new one?
Oh, she still says
Oh.
this. Okay, museum tour.
Which...
Yes.
Wonderful.
Hi.
Look closely and you'll see a tiny skull. These pygmies used to live in the Shivering Isles until they were all eaten by grummites, poor dears. Here's a real oddity for you. An arm of one of the gatekeepers. This one was killed by... Oh, I forget now. A lovely specimen in any case.
It was me. Now, is she going to talk about the new stuff? There's the deformed swamp tentacle it's fallen out of its display case.
My lord, what brings you to my humble museum?
The tour that I'm on.
Up here is a little beauty. The Ring of Desiccation. Walk on water and breathe underwater at the same time. Odd, if you think about it for a minute.
So far, that's the same when you first get here, so I don't think she's actually going to go
Here
through.
you see the Blind Watcher's Eye. A most unusual specimen collected at great peril by some intrepid adventurer.
That was me, again.
Here, in this case, is a disgustingly deformed swamp tentacle. Such a freak of nature has never been seen before, and hopefully not since either.
I think you're confused on that one, but okay.
This right here is one of my favorites. A lump of amber in the shape of your head, my lord. A very popular item, too, if I may be so bold. Over here is the pelvis of Pelagius, the greatest emperor that Tamriel has ever seen, as well as being completely mad. Here we have the mortal remains of a fellow named Din, who, as I understand, was driven mad and killed himself. A truly demented act. This is a lovely little oddity. A two-headed septim. Take your time, there's no rush. Here's something truly odd. A soul tomato. A tomato that can act like a soul gem. No one has yet been able to explain it.
I mean, I think you just explained it. That's what it does. What about this thing? The mute screaming maw.
This one is perhaps more unusual than truly odd, but some people enjoy it. Truth to be told, I only display it as a favor to the donor.
Oh. Well, I was the donor, so that kind of makes me feel bad.
Oddity. A key made from a hound's tooth. And no one even knows what it opens. Imagine that. Shall we move on?
It does not open anything as far as I know, so that's kind of like... I feel sorry for the people that went looking for trying to use that to open something.
Here's a new addition to the museum, one of my favorites. A dagger that heals whomever it cuts. Isn't that deliciously odd?
Very odd.
The ring of disrobing. Removes your clothes if you put it on. Now don't you go trying it. I have enough oddities on display already.
My body's not odd.
I love this one. It's a screaming maw that can't scream. Isn't that just the oddest thing you've ever seen? I hope you've enjoyed the tour. Feel free to stay and browse for as long as you like. Welcome. It's been an...
And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Museum of Oddities, and I'm glad I could show you it because I'm sure literally like 95% of people never do this. It's got to be even higher, right? Probably like 99% of people never finish this quest completely. It was a pain in the ass. It was not worth it, but you know, it's 100% playthrough, so I had to do it. And that, ladies and gents, means that we should literally have one quest left outside of the Master Trainer quests, which... we'll see about that. Anyways, if we take a look at our current quests, Thieves Guild, Thieves Guild, Thieves Guild. Let's see. Yeah. Wait. No. Go back. Okay. Thieves Guild cannot be completed, cannot be completed, cannot be completed, cannot be completed, cannot be completed. That is everything. We've got to complete the Thieves Guild with this, the ultimate heist. Why is it telling me to go to the door of Fringe? And that is everything outside of the Master Trainers, which I have a plan for. I will not be, by the way, just to give you guys a little hint here, I will not be leveling up all my skills. It's basically, I mean, I would go insane doing this. You have to get everything up to 70, which I believe is expert, right? So you see this, even though it says 70, it's below because it's level journeyman, which is after you get to 50. So you have to get every single skill. I would have to get every single skill to 70. And some of them are literally so awful to level up to that level. I mean, you wouldn't even get a finale in I don't know how long because I would have to dedicate so much insane time just to get these to 70 so I would be able to do those. So we're going to do something different for the master level trainers. Because it's not like Skyrim. Skyrim was an awful grind to get everything to 70, but at least it was doable. This one is just a nightmare. You'd have to be a true masochist and somebody with literally no life whatsoever to be able to get these up. And in the time that I'm working with, like, you can get these up over time, of course, but I'm not going to make you guys wait, months for the finale just because I'm trying to grind these silly skills that I'm not even going to use up to 70. But I've got a plan for that, don't worry. Anyways. We've got a little bit of time here. Let's start the ultimate heist. Amuse has given me another message from the Grey Fox. I am to meet him at Othrello's house in the Elven Gardens district in the Imperial City. We're going to use this armor just for a little bit more, just to show it off, but we are a thief at the end of the day. So we're going to go back to our Morong Tong set pretty soon, ladies and gents. Pretty soon. So, this is the last quest. And then I have a finale prepared. I have a good idea for what to do. I think it's going to be a little polarizing. Some people are going to like it. Other people are not going to like it. But I think it's the best way to finish Dar'Vesh's story.
The Grey Fox is waiting inside.
Oh, right there.
I've been waiting for you. Have a seat. Are you ready for one last great heist?
The last heist?
This is the big one. This is the heist that will be written about and talked about for decades to come. We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. Are you ready for this challenge?
How much is the buyer paying?
There is no buyer. This is for glory, not for money. Our names will become legend. I also have a personal need for this particular scroll. As for your compensation, I ask you to trust me. If my plan works, you will get a reward worth far more than mere money. Will you do it?
I'm pretty happy with money. Glorious. When do we start?
Capital! I have worked for 11 years planning this heist. Sevilla's stone provided the last bit of information I needed.
So, just to recap, since it's been a while since we've done the Thieves Guild quest, I believe Sevilla's Stone was what we grabbed at the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. We had to sneak by all of those blind moth priests and grab Sevilla's Stone, which has given the Grey Fox, I believe, the ability to know what he needs to pull off this great heist. What is the plan?
The Elder Scrolls are kept in the Imperial Palace, behind a door that cannot be breached. Sevilla's Stone has revealed a path around this door. You will have to travel the old way. Once used as an escape route for Imperial Emperors, it has been forgotten for centuries. To unseal the entrance, you must sneak into the basement of the palace and activate the Glass of Time, whatever that is.
Where is the actual entrance?
In the Imperial sewers. Here is the key for the gate to that section of the sewers. I picked the pocket of Okato himself to get it.
What is this old way?
My scrying with Sevilla's Stone has provided clues, but not the details. I know the tools you will need there, but not the obstacles themselves. The boots of Spring-Heel Jack will allow you to leap to an unreachable place. They will also protect you from a long fall. The Arrow of Extrication is the only way to unlock the final door. Take them both.
Is that all you know?
Once you're inside the palace itself, you need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there.
How did you manage that?
I arranged for the notable Celia Cameron to want to read a particular Elder Scroll. Don't ask how. However, she will be unavoidably detained. You will take her place. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded and will not realize it isn't her unless you speak. As the Guildmaster, I am waiving blood price for anyone you kill during this heist. However, I can't stop the Watch from putting a price on your head.
I can't remember all of this.
I've written it down for you in this book. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
And there we are. Plan for the big heist added. Probably, I feel like I've said every quest is my favorite quest at some point. I don't know if this is my favorite. Well, Whodunit is probably my favorite quest, but this one is absolutely up there. This one is so fun. Okay, so the Grey Fox intends to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. The audacity of such a theft is astounding. The Grey Fox has laid out the plan for me. It's not simple, but he has given me a written copy for my reference. He has even set aside the guild rule of blood price for this heist. Now I just have to execute the plan. The first step is to infiltrate the Imperial Palace and activate the Glass of Time, whatever that is. But in reality, the first step is to prepare, because this is probably the biggest quest in the whole game. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think this is legitimately the biggest, the longest, the most involved quest that exists in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. So we need to prepare for it. There's no two ways about it. We're going to wait, and we're going to repair all of our items. Then we're going to sell some things, and I believe that should be it. We're also going to equip, of course, the Morag Tong armor set. Would have loved to get armor up to 70 at least. Jeez. Okay, so first things first, let's go to Roseanne. And we're going to try this first. Do I still have a hammer hotkey? I don't believe I do. Oh, I do. Wonderful. Anything that we can repair at all? Of course not. Okay, so this is going to cost a pretty penny.
The thought of... But it's... Oh. Let me take a look at what...
2,000 gold. We're up to about 13,000 gold. We're getting those dividends from our real estate.
Good day.
Okay, now we're going to go to our friend Nilphus.
What was it like?
Who was always conveniently
Only
right
quality
here
goods
whenever
for
I
sale
need him.
here.
Alright, let's
can
see
I
here. We're going to sell anything that we do not need. Greater Staff of Storms, Greater Staff of
That's
Buy. Grimite Arrow, nope. Lustrous Golden Arrows, nope. Mace of
A fine
Abeyance, I still don't know if
transaction.
that's unique. I'm going to assume it's not. I'm just going to sell it. Mankar Cameron Staff, no. Purging Flame, that is unique. Blackhand Hood, Gold Diamond Ring, buy. Okay, we're going to equip all of this stuff in a second. Mankar Cameron's Robe, we're going to equip all of this stuff in a second. Ring of War, Silver Ring, see ya. Okay, Talisman of Abetment, Master Stuff. Now we can actually get rid of all these. I had them because
That's...
I didn't know if I would need them for the Taxonomy of Obsession, but now,
You
since
got-
we're done, we can actually get rid of all of these ingredients. I know
a good...
if you're an alchemy user, you're shuddering right now. You're saying, GV, you should just use that for potions. Trust me, even if I did, I would never actually end up using the potions that I would make. I just forget about it because it's so ingrained in me that... I mean, we're getting a pretty penny from this stuff, so, you know, that's honestly
You
the
drive.
main reason here. But it's just so ingrained to me in Oblivion to, like, basically... well, and in Skyrim to never use
That's...
alchemy. And I know
That's
people cringe at that because it's a part of the game that I should learn to utilize, but it's just
You
not
got-
something I do. I'm sorry.
a good...
Grumite eggs. God
You
dang.
drive.
Houndtooth. Letifer Orca Digestive Slime. All the weirder
And
stuff is
ex-
from the Shivering Isles. Minotaur horns are going to be pretty pricey. Motherwort Sprig. Nightshade. We're going to save the Nern root
That
just in
seems-
case. Ogre Teeth. Nice. Rat Meat. Get out. Rot Scale. See ya. Sajara's famous potato bread. We can always get more, even if I didn't store that, which I should have. Screaming Maw. Screaming Maw. Swamp Tentacle. Jesus Christ.
That's...
nice. Troll Fat. Vampire. Oh, we need to save those. Void Essence.
That's a...
Void Salts.
And...
Watcher Eye. We're
of gold.
We're actually getting quite a bit of money here from all this. Wisp
You
Core.
drop-
Withering Moon. Holy crap. How many W ingredients are there? Worm's Head Cap. Okay, thank God. Okay, all of this is book stuff that we will store. All of this is soul gem stuff. Got a couple of diamonds
You got-
here. Flawed diamonds.
That's-
Flawed emerald.
That's a good deal.
We need our lockpicks. We got some matrices. Madness ore, which we'll sell. Pearl.
An excellent...
And there we go. Our inventory is cleaned out. Now, got to make sure that we have everything that we want equipped. First and foremost, the Arrow of Extrication, which we got from a quest during the Thieves Guild. We want Dawnfang hotkeyed, even though it doesn't matter. We're going to switch over to it, though. Ebony Arrows equipped. Let's see here. Thunderhead should be on 1. Great. Okay, we're going to go over here. Let's see. Blackhand Hood. Boots of Spring-Heeled Jack we also got from a Thieves Guild quest. Fortify Acrobatics, 50 points on self. And I'm going to try to save these. I forget exactly how to do it, but there's a way to save these and not use them up. Okay. Next we have the boots, cuirass, gloves, greaves. And are any of these better? Reflect Spell, Reflect Magic. What do we currently have on? Circlet of Omnipotence, which is really good because those are all main attributes. Circlet of Verdure. I think these are better, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Ring of War. Yeah. Okay, and that's that. We should be prepared. We got a decent amount of potions, but I think we'll be okay. We could do one last thing since we have a little tiny bit of time here. We could try to get a better healing spell, which is something that I've gone without for a long time. We need to take a look at how much magicka we have. We should still have, like, I believe, like 80. Yeah, 84. Also, we're very close to a level up. Let's take a look at what's close. Athletics and Blade are both close. Marksman is still not expert. So, Athletics and Blade. So, yeah, let's make sure to use Dawnfang and Duskfang.
When I saw the fiery...
Yeah, that's great.
Only quality goods for sale here.
Okay, do you have
What
any
can I interest you in?
healing things? Starlight? No. Do you really not have a healing spell? Seriously? Wow. Okay. Call yourself a spell seller. A speller. Let's go to the Mystic Emporium then. Is it still locked? Jesus. It says our skill down there, 86. I'm not sure if that's buffed or non-buffed. Okay, guys. Hello?
Afternoon.
I hope I can help.
I hope you can too.
Only quality goods for sale here.
Heal major
What
wounds.
can I interest you in?
43 magic, restore 25 points on self. I believe that will be an upgrade, right? And that is the only healing spell that he has. So we're going to haggle a bit. Looks like we already haggled a bit. Heal major wounds. Boom. Pretty cheap, honestly.
Hey.
And I believe she sells seashells down by the
Farewell. It's
seashore.
my-
Actually, what do you sell? And do I
What
need to
can I
recharge
interest you
anything?
in?
Okay, Oblivion all tabbed. What else is new? Let's see here. No healing spells, it looks like.
Always keep your magical equipment charged.
Yeah, you don't got to tell
Take
me.
care.
Okay. So 2 more things. First off, we're going to go in here and we're going to favorite that. What is this? 10 for 2 seconds on self. So that heals what? 20 total. So this is better, but not by much, and it might not even be that great because what is this? 23 magicka. Yeah, I think this is honestly worse. But we bought it, so let's equip it. And then last thing is the Varla stone that we're going to go ahead and pop. We could also drop off everything, but I won't put you through that, don't worry. Boom. Okay, ladies and gents, and there we are. We are prepared to take on the ultimate heist, which will be done in a normal episode, or episodes, because it is a very long quest. And then I have the finale to prepare. I'm going to try to make it good, but with Oblivion, it is a bit more tricky because with Skyrim, obviously, it's more cinematic looking. I believe, man, that finale for Let's 100% Skyrim, I think, was so good. Am I right? I think it came out wonderful. For this, I don't know how easy it's going to be, or I don't know how doable it's going to be because, you know, Oblivion just looks worse, and basically, I mean, I can, like, turn off the menus and then kind of do this, but we're so fast it kind of looks janky. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, we're going to finish off the ultimate heist. That'll be that, and then I'm going to make the finale for the entire series, and that'll be the end of Let's 100% Oblivion. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like the videos and help me out any way that you can. I don't promote that stuff, so I really step on my toes and don't get as much support as other people because I just don't promote liking the videos and everything like that. So if you guys do that every now and then, that would be very appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me again. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching this video. If you click my head, you will subscribe to this channel, and to the right of that is a link to some merch. It'll support me and you'll get some cool stuff. And then over to the far right are some more videos that you guys can watch. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.